Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dino Crisis. Hang on. Hang on. Bam! So, we ran into a problem. Uh, if you heard in yesterday's video, it kind of ended abruptly with me going, oh, what? That's because, the fucking Zimu fucking crashed. Uh, so, I'm back. I'm back here. Uh, oops. You may also notice I have way more, uh, like, what do you call it? Credits. I have way more credits. My lifelines are infinite now. I got back to this point in easy mode. Uh, let me tell you, easy mode is honestly a lot more fun than normal mode is. Normal mode is, like, weirdly stressful. If the camera was better, I feel like going through normal mode would be fine, considering the amount of damage that the enemies do in normal mode. But the camera in this game, honest to God, kind of sucks ass. So easy mode, you know, if I get hit because the camera sucks, I'm not gonna complain too much, because worst case scenario, I just pop a heal or use a lifeline, which are now infinite. I'm actually surprised lifelines are infinite. Uh, I would expect, like, more lifelines on easy mode, but I didn't expect infinite. But yeah, considering how bad the camera is, I got back to this point on easy. Here's another thing that we're going to be doing as well. Let me just make sure. Yeah, create snapshot. So occasionally we're just going to create snapshots. In fact, I'm gonna pause real quick. Okay, I got it working. I figured it out. So now we have save states. So let me tell you something, and the whole reason why I played that entire portion of the game again on easy mode. Uh, honestly, I would have kept going on normal mode. You know, at once I finally got to the shop, and we were able to get a couple upgrades. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too awful. Uh, but let me tell you, when the game crashed at the end of last episode, uh, all of my saves were gone, except one from the very first time I got to a save point. My very first save was still in there. Every other one was just gone. So I was basically only like 15 minutes into the game anyway. So I just replayed. So I just replayed it on easy. Another thing that I did not notice uh, is that we actually missed a save point, and it looks like files are attached to save points. So back in this room right here, I think it was this room. The one it's the room where we do the initial transformation that brings everything together. This is the final transformation, but the initial transformation where we bring the two deck sectors together, uh, there was a save point in this room. In fact, can I? Yeah, there it is. There was a save point in this room. Uh, Files are actually dependent on the save room. So we actually have 4 files that we did not have in our initial playthrough. Okay, so there's the mission file. Operation File 1. Oh, that's just Operation File 2. Yeah, okay. Photo of Marguerite. Photo of Marguerite, Patrick's sister, deceased. Okay, chat log 1. Chat log, September 2nd. Hear anything new on Alpha 2? I heard the plants are holding out pretty good. No kidding, and rumor has it there's plenty of water on the planet. Sounds like colonization is going to be a breeze. As I said, it's only a rumor. Yeah, but I'd like to think it's true. I know what you mean. Hard to believe we're almost there. Yeah, it's been a long trip. I think I'll hit the sack and dream about Alpha 2. Sounds good to me. Sweet dreams, buddy. Chat log September 13th. What a day. Problems? My head's killing me. To top it off, I think I lost my security pass. Ouch. Actually, I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Your head bothering you too? Yeah, all afternoon. It's about the time my head started throbbing. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the radiation alert that went off at 12. Maybe we should see the doc tomorrow morning. Yeah, better safe than sorry. I think I'll hit the sack early tonight. Me too. Did you file a lost property report for the security pass? I was just filling it out. I'm having trouble remembering where I lost it. I think I may have dropped it on the hangar deck catwalk. Oh. I'll be working there tomorrow, so I'll keep an eye out for your card. Thanks. Don't mention it. Good night, buddy. Year 2248 lost and found log. Lost item, data storage media. Report filed by Mark Hillman. Last seen at deck sector. Operations room starboard. Status found at operations room / port side and returned to owner. Report filed. Lost item security pass level 1. Filed by Co-Weston. Last seen on deck sector hangar deck. Found by the maintenance staff at the upper deck. Power conversion chip. Last seen at the shaft sector panel room. Lost / power to be supplied from alternative facility until unit is replaced. Okay. And the Rigel. These little bastards. D-01-001. Rigel. DNA prime is Giganotosaurus. Research primarily concentrated on survival instinct and reproduction. Individually, this particular species poses no significant threat. However, an insatiable appetite coupled with a tendency to blindly feed on anything that moves make this a very dangerous creature when encountered in large numbers. Interesting. And then, of course, there's the Algol. Okay. Also, I am now using Vulkan instead of OpenGL. Only reason why I'm doing that is because, when I was trying to see if there was a way to recover my saves, I once again found, the compatibility site. It shows, like, games compatible. Oh god, I don't like how many floors there are. I want to explore. Oh god, this is a huge fucking room. Ugh, okay. I was on the compatibility site, and there wasn't quite anything like what I experienced, but there was one that was very, very similar sounding. And they mentioned that their personal fix to the issue was switching from OpenGL to Vulkan. And so I did just that. We need a red. only requires 2 control panels to be activated for sufficient power. Okay. Oh, God. You know, aside from the camera, I'm actually kind of liking the game so far. It's interesting. Control panel for main bridge elevator activate. Yes. Additional power is required to operate the elevator. Ow! Oh! Okay. Ow! Ow! Leave me alone! Did that fucking raptor just disappear? Okay. Okay. Power control panel for main bridge elevator. Activate. Yeah. Yeah. Elevator activated. Haha. All right. Main bridge. I want to fight more dinosaurs. I want to try to max out the combo gauge. Oh, goodness. Before I... Mm. Okay. That's still a decent chunk. We'll go for it. Hell yeah. New file available for download. More energy. Okay. There we go. There we go. File. Australis. That's the T-Rex looking bastard. Yeah. D-01-10A, or Alpha. Codename Australis, DNA Prime Tyrannosaurus. Purpose to verify space survival capabilities. A failed attempt to create a creature capable of surviving in the vacuum of space. Failure to develop a suitable skin resulted in it exposed musculature. However, its self-healing properties and ferocious disposition make it a formidable foe to any that cross its path. Equipped with an electricity-generating organ, the creature releases shock blasts. Interesting. You're locked due to current formation change structure. Hey, there we go.
Good work back there. Looks like you're both safe.
Yeah, and I found something interesting. Take a look at this.
I am Satoko Evans, the captain of the Ozymandias. 194 days after leaving Earth, the Ozymandias was exposed to harmful cosmic rays. One after another, the passengers began dying in rapid succession, and before long, it was clear that there would be no survivors. In light of such a disaster, I saw only one possible course of action. I commanded Mother to recreate an immigrant colony using samples of our DNA and cell samples aboard the ship. It was the only way to fulfill our dream of settling on Alpha 2. Mother is a superior machine. She possesses the ability to learn. I have faith that she will be able to revive the colony.
So they were trying to create human beings.
That's ridiculous. Mother could never accomplish such a feat.
Well, never say never.
So you're saying that human beings, created courtesy of Mother, are roaming around on this ship?
More importantly, those prehistoric lizards. How did they get on this ship in the first place?
Look, there's someone on board.
We will stay here to fully grasp the situation. Patrick, I'm leaving the investigation bit to you. Now go.
Proceed to storage node 1 to investigate the life form readings. We're in the storage sector. Where are the Inferno units? Terminal for operating the ship's formation change system. Activate the terminal after installing the control grips. Ship's navigation system is under Mother's control. Hologram model of current space sector. Check out the area where that life form reading was coming from. I'll let you know if I find anything new. We played as her, but it seems that most of this game is being played as Patrick. I actually don't fucking know these two's names. Honestly, I didn't even know Patrick's name until I went to the file system and saw Patrick's, like, sister dead. Lower main bridge. Ow! Oh! Holy shit! Whew! Okay. Are you kidding me? I did use it, and they didn't do anything. That's upsetting. You see, now it's gone. Hey. Wait, another new file? Captain's log. Captain's log entry 194. While monitoring the course of a massive comet, the Space Division reported that the Ozymandias was exposed to unidentified cosmic rays. Further analysis reveals that the emissions are extremely harmful to human life. Additional reports indicate that exposure was intense for the port side facilities. Precautionary measures were immediately taken to minimize the exposure, but I fear we're too late. Captain's log entry 195. We've learned that the Ozymandias' defense system has failed to protect us against the cosmic rays detected yesterday. A majority of personnel stationed in the port side facilities have reported in sick, while several have been quarantined for research and observation. At this point, I've made no official announcement. I can only hope that we can come up with a cure. Captain's log entry 196. It turns out the gene preservation fields used in the materials depository are somewhat effective in shutting out the cosmic rays. Unfortunately, their range is limited and incapable of fully protecting the ship. With 40% of my crew now deceased, I'm afraid there's little hope of our survival. Captain's log entry 197. I've officially announced the hopelessness of our situation to the remaining crew. Few were surprised by the announcement. I take pride in the fact that nobody panicked. However, that's probably due to their weakened state. I believe that whatever hopes we had for mankind's first attempt at colonization has turned to despair. Captain's log entry 198. I can't let it end like this. To salvage something from this disaster, I've ordered Mother to use our DNA data and the cell samples of the various organisms stocked in the ship's hold. From these materials, Mothers will attempt to generate a new race of humans that can survive the rigors of space colonization. Given Mother's vast store of knowledge, I believe she just might fulfill our dream of establishing a colony on Alpha 2. Captain's log entry 199. This will probably be my last log entry. The crew and I have completed recording our DNA data and have stored our cell samples under the gene preservation fields to ensure their safety. Now it's all up to Mother. As for us, all we can do is pray. That gets me just enough. That's crazy. Where are all the other saves that I did? It even recognizes that that's my fourth save, but the third save doesn't exist anymore. That's weird. Okay. That's really, really weird. Okay.
Please use WASP to restore security system functions.
Okay, it saves the wasp too, which is interesting. Okay. Rotary joint. Operating panel for the lift. Turn the power on? Sure. Operate the lift? Sure. Summon lift. Terminal for operating the ship's port side storage modules. Formation change. Formation change requires additional power in turbine B. Oh, interesting. Okay. Turbine B manipulates the port side storage modules. Power amplifier B acquired. Oh, what? Was it that easy? Turbine A manipulates the starboard storage modules. Power amplifier A acquired. Terminal for operating the ship's starboard storage modules. Formation change. Oh, power amplifier A required, not acquired. That changes everything. I was about to say, like, yo, we just have it? That was easy. That was easy. Okay, interesting. Operate the lift. Gotta love that the track just suddenly just starts again. Storage node 1. No, killer. It's just...
A survivor. Wait! Don't go!
Okay. Storage module C. Elevator deactivated due to formation change structure. Shutter appears to be locked from the other side. Operate the lift. Ah! Okay. Whew. Storage node 2. Oh, well that's good. Mm-hmm. Storage module B. Control terminal for freight elevator. Out of order. Do not load cargo. Oh, huh. Disengage due to formation change. Sensor deactivated. Okay. Operate the elevator, yes. Storage module A.
Wait!
Power amplifier A. Acquired file. Primary function of the storage sector is to allow the rearrangement of the 5 storage modules in order to facilitate extra vehicular operations. The modules are controlled by 2 formation change terminals located in the rotary joint. The respective terminals operate turbines A and B. Each turbine manages the following modules. Turbine A is the starboard storage modules number 2 and the central storage module. Turbine B is the port side storage modules ×2 and the central storage module. Note each turbine is triggered with a turbine activation unit, which must be replaced approximately every 8 years. Storage sector is also a key component for connecting the deck and shaft sectors. Aside from emergency situations, storage module A should always be in position in the upper port side position of the storage sector. Okay. Easy. Okay. 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 Turbine A manipulates starboard storage modules. Use power amplifier A. Yes, there we go. Power amplifier A installed. Formation change terminal activated. Turbine A is online. Operating the ship's starboard storage modules formation change. Bam. Can I see where they currently reside? I see. That might actually be what I need. Oh. Okay. There we go. Help, I can't see. Alright. I need the camera to behave. Hang on a minute. Oops. Okay. There we go. Goodness. Thank you. God, why was that so bad? that might have been the worst offender so far. Power conduit destroyed. Damn, that's crazy. Alright. Operate the elevator. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Give me a fucking break! Close the door! Huh? That's fucked up. Ow! Ow! Power amplifier B. Ow! Okay. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Gotta get that guy in the middle. Formation change complete. B is online. What way does this go? Ah. We do that. And then we do it again. Okay. Formation change complete. Is it gonna do it again? It's not. Okay. Guess they were just like, we already did it to you once. God, I hate the camera changes so much. Camera changes would not be so bad if there was digital controls. The fact that it's analog only, I think, kills it a lot. Because the good thing about tank controls, and I will always defend tank controls for this, is if you want to have a fixed camera angle system, because fixed camera angles can allow for better assets without having to render a lot, because you know exactly what each frame is going to show. Just run. Oh my god. But then you got tank controls, and because of how tank controls work, it's not up goes in a certain cardinal direction, it's up goes wherever the character is facing. I don't know. I'll always defend tank controls to the day I die, because I really, really like tank controls. I will say they... large storage. There's going to be a boss fight. And there hasn't been, like, a save point recently, too. Ew.
I've got no plans on fighting for turf. Just passing through.
Damn it. Oh, damn. Ha ha! You fool. Okay. Control panel for door leading to shaft sector. Yippee. To shaft sector unlocked.
God, Patrick, Mother is trying to jettison the sector you're in. Hurry, you have to get out of there.
What?
Oh! Oh, what? It just connects directly now? Crew administration. Yeah, it's just gone now. That's crazy. The shaft sector. Interesting. Oh, there's a save point. Crew administration. Alrighty. Fuck yeah. New file. Crew roster. ID 000126. Bridget Woodend. Genetic code level 2. AI Development Department. Registered August 31st, 2245. ID A00008. Karen Velasquez. Genetic code level 4. AI Development Department. Registered February 14th, 2248 as a second generation member. ID 0000E9, Cynthia Stanford, genetic code level 1. Green Development Project Lab Department, registered August 31st, 2245. ID number 0001C5, Dennis Waring, genetic code level 2. Shaft Sector Administration Department, registered August 31st, 2247. ID 0001C4, Elizabeth Orwell, genetic code level 2, Bioreactor Development Team, registered August 30th, 2246. ID 0000D7, Elizabeth Bathor, genetic code level 1, Housing Administration Systems Department, registered August 31st, 2247. But why? Staff Sector Work Report. Was it giving me all those? Work log number 000C4C. Date and time is April 13th, 2245 at 8 a.m. Location, main shaft central elevator. Problem, elevator is operating abnormally. Diagnosis, power apparatus breakdown due to capacity overload. Action taken, replaced apparatus. In addition, an alternative means of access has been scheduled for construction. Work log number 000C4D. May 14th, 2245 at 8 a.m. Location, upper main shaft ventilation fan. Problem, ventilation fan failure. Diagnosis, emergency shutdown due to excess oxygen supply. Action taken, checked oxygen supply program, installed manual shutdown and an anti-grav platform to facilitate future inspections. Work log number 000C4E, July 1st, 2246, 5 p.m. Upper main shaft control system room. Problem, fire from terminal burnout. Diagnosis, energy distribution error. Action taken, access panel room via fan. Used platform installed in the previous year. Evacuated personnel and extinguished fire. Work log number 000C4F, May 3rd, 2247 at 2 a.m. Lower main shaft crew's quarters. Fire caused by a terminal short. Diagnosis, extensive and continuous use of personal terminal. Action taken, fire contained by the room's auto maintenance system. Work log number 000C4G, November 3rd, 2247 at 2 a.m. All shaft sector compartments. Problem, power supply and gravity control malfunction due to energy supply problem. Diagnosis, violent disturbance in energy core. Action taken, kept area clear until the core was safely reactivated. No casualties. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Shaft sector it is. Shaft / interior A. What the fuck? They change in the battle music. Ruh-roh. There's quite a lot going on here. I'm gonna go back. Let's stick to one area at a time until I think I've exhausted everything. There's an upper area. Ah! Lift. What the hell's in here? Shaft / interior D. Can't even do anything in here. Okay. Whew. Already? What was that? Ah! Get fucked, loser. Help! Okay, I need up there, apparently. Locked. Locked. Oops. Okay. I'm really low on health. Shaft interior D. Power lift control panel. Security pass level 2 required for operation. Oh, so it's fucking worthless. I bet I need to go to shaft C. Okay. Terminal for activating anti-grav platforms. Activate, yes. Did they just disappear? What does that do? What did that even do? Bastard. I don't know where I am. Okay. Help me! I knew they would disappear. Interesting. Okay. Main shaft B. I think one of the biggest problems this game has, outside of its camera, and honestly it might even be a bigger problem than the camera itself, is just the fact that exploring the ship doesn't feel all that interesting. Which, like, it's a futuristic ship. And, like, in theory, it's kind of cool. Split into all these different compartments, and the ship can literally break down and, like, rearrange itself. But then when you actually explore the ship, it's not that interesting, honestly. There must be a way to get up there. Authorized genetic code only. Ah! Personal lift. Use it. Sure. Goes down further. There she is.
Hey, are you okay? Calm down. Take it easy. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. What's your name? Are you a survivor of the Ozymandias?
The fuck did he just call this ship? Have I been saying it wrong, or did this motherfucker call it the Ozymandias?
Daddy?
Hey, where are you going?
He called me dad and then dipped. That's... Isn't that just a plot point from Dino Crisis 2? It's been a while. It's been a decent bit since I've played Dino Crisis 2, but I'm fairly certain that's just a fucking plot point from Dino Crisis 2. And they just are doing it again. But in space. With mutant dinosaurs. See, it's different, because they're mutants now. Hologram display of main shaft B. Door is locked at current formation structure. Structure doesn't... Oh, door is locked as current formation change structure doesn't engage the depth sector. Okay. I don't think I've played a game where I've had this much trouble with depth perception. Oh my god. I can't fucking see! Okay. Let's follow the girl. Let's follow our daughter. Monitor displaying housing block development plan. Monitor displaying medical updates. Data retrieval terminal. Monitor displaying a map of the ship's facilities. New file. Medical log. September 11th. Since this afternoon, we've seen nearly 40 patients with symptoms of reoccurring headaches and nausea, diagnosed as a mild form of radiation sickness. Appropriate treatment was administered and the patients were discharged. Upon closer inspection of the crew data, I was disturbed to learn that all of the discharged crew members hold post in the ship's portside sectors. I'm having my staff check further into this matter. September 12th. Today we admitted patients exhibiting much more serious symptoms. Tests revealed that their white blood cell count was multiplying exponentially. I reported our findings to the captain, but she didn't seem in the least bit surprised. Maybe she knows something that I don't. September 13th. The captain has informed me of the situation in private. Apparently the events of the last few days were due to a previously undetected bombardment of cosmic rays. She explained that the science division is working around the clock to come up with a plan to minimize the effects of the rays. Given the situation, I focused the efforts of my staff on finding a cure to what is now looking to be a major problem. September 14th. Though designed to be shielded from exterior forces, the medical block has apparently been exposed to the mysterious cosmic rays. I'm losing key members of my medical staff and am no closer to finding a cure. Captain officially announced the situation to all crew members this afternoon. I'm beginning to have serious doubts as to whether we'll be able to survive. September 15th. Understaffed, the medical block is no longer capable of handling the constant emergency calls coming in from every sector of the ship. With over 80% of the crew now infected, the captain has instructed the H3A android to handle all space funeral arrangements. I cannot believe this is actually happening. September 16th. With Earth and our destination light years away, I don't have the option of jumping ship. The medical block resembles a morgue as I sit here alone among my fallen friends and colleagues. I regret the day I ever set foot on this ship. I'm sorry, what? Key item? What? Mother surveillance camera. Monitor displaying crew quarters environmental status. Crew's quarters.
Daddy.
So that's your dad, huh?
Miguel Angel Velasquez de Silva, Doctor of the Mechanical/Electrical Engineering. The leading authority on synthetic skin technology and amphibious robotics. Dr. Velasquez is also recognized for his significant contributions to the development of neuro-AI technology. Together with his daughter, Karen, Velasquez joined the crew of the Ozymandias as chief designer of the Alpha 2 environmental control robots.
Daddy.
Are there any other survivors?
I don't know. I've been alone.
Totally alone. For 300 years.
So she's been in cryo all this time?
That would be my guess.
You sure about that? She's just a child.
We've made some discoveries on this end also. Mother wasn't able to do what Captain Evans asked of her. A human race was not created from the DNA samples of the original passengers.
I knew it.
So then Mother started doing the unthinkable. It seems she took dinosaur DNA samples and reptilian cell samples and began to breed an evolved species of dinosaur to rival humans in intellectual capacity.
So you're telling me that Mother is the actual birth mother of all these psychotic dinosaur monsters running around killing everything on this ship?
And we're murdering those dinosaurs. Which means, as far as Mother's concerned, we're killing her offspring. We're her enemies.
So that's why Mother tried to kill me back there in the storeroom. I'm not putting up with this crap. We're shutting Mother down. Permanently.
No, we can't do that. If we did, this ship would be left to roam space forever.
In any case, we all need to keep our eyes open.
Yes, sir. Hey, Karen, what's wrong? Karen, wait!
Personal data retrieval. Monitor displaying crew data. Hold sleep unit. Back to the lobby. Security pass level 2. Now we have to go all the way back up. Ah! You bitch. Authorized genetic code only. Okay. Help!
is that possible? When and how did Mother tell you that? Answer me! How did you contact Mother? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. But you don't have to obey Mother. Mother is acting recklessly, totally out of control. To tell you the truth, Karen, when I first met you, you reminded me very much of my younger sister. See how you two look alike? Our parents died when we were still really young, so it was always just the two of us. She got sick and died 3 months ago. I was too busy with work at the time, and I didn't even get to see her while she was alive. So when I look at you,
Patrick.
I feel like I should protect you, like I should have protected my own sister.
Seems really sudden.
Come on, we gotta get out of here. Captain!
Mother is supplying an excess of energy into the room. At this rate, it's gonna blow. Just give us a little time to locate the energy regulator outside the ship. Hang in there.
I'm on it.
Mission file updated. Proceed to Ozymandias Outer Wall 2 in order to rescue Patrick. She's just on the rescue missions. So we're heading back over there. See, she has her own setup and everything. But she only has the blue Tempest Wasps. Freeze laser. Interesting. Save failure. Those are my corrupted save files. Son of a bitch. These guys are my fucking corrupted saves. That's fucking funny. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. Airlock 2. Left. Right. Left. Left. Okay. Ozymandias Outer Wall 1. There we go. Ozymandias Outer Wall 2.
There's an escape shuttle out here.
What? There's not much time. Regulate the energy levels first.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay, Karen? I think we need to cool off now. Let's move to a safer place.
Patrick heads for the crew administration room. Meanwhile, Sonia has returned to the main bridge. Man! Text! Thank God it's not an escort.
Shuttle?
It's in the general vicinity of the rear engine.
If it's in working condition, we may be able to find a way back to Earth. We'll leave the base of operations for now. Let's all meet in front of the energy supply sector.
Yes, sir. You stay here. Let me figure out the best route from here.
Thank God we don't have to play fucking escort mission. Mission update. Secure a route to the energy sector. There's the energy sector. That ain't gonna be the last one, I can tell you that much. Oh my God. Place is fucking huge. The mother sector. Oh, this place ain't that big. And then the engine sector. Oh, would you look at that? A shuttle hatch? You know, the game is actually split into 6 parts. Although, I will say, the deck sector was without a doubt the longest. The storage sector was basically nothing, honestly. Shaft sector has an interesting question mark. I'm not even sure if I can really call it interesting, I'm gonna be honest, because it's not... It hasn't been, like, incredible or anything. God, this energy sector. Just looking at it gives me a headache. Multiple airlocks. Oh, there's another outer wall section. Ew. Sub-control room. The energy core. Almost definitely a boss fight in here. Almost definite. Not even almost. Definitely a boss fight in the fucking mother room. You're kidding me. There's gonna be a boss fight in one of those top rooms. I don't know which one, but one of those top rooms is gonna have it. Okay. I don't want to use the save point because I barely have any points with this guy. So instead, I'm going to use the snapshot. Alrighty, that is going to be it for now, I think. Be careful. Next time, we'll get out of the shaft sector. What a weird name. Oops, I keep doing that. A lot of horror games have triangle as, like, the map button or the menu button, and I keep hitting that, but that's, and I guess it's not triangle, it would be, what would it be, Y on the Xbox controller? This game is honestly kind of interesting, but it also feels like it is going really, really slow and really, really fast at the same time. Like, it takes forever to get to anything plot relevant, but when you finally do get to, like, plot relevant points, you feel like it skipped 2 of the cutscenes and then gave you... It's not that bad, but, like, it's weird how quickly they want to establish a role between Patrick and Karen. Like, Karen had a dad. Patrick had a sister. They bond, I guess? Crazy. Alright. Well, yep. That is going to be it for now. Next time, we will continue onward to the shaft, through the shaft sector. And, honestly, we'll probably also get, most, if not all the way done with the engine sector, too, since we're approaching the end of the shaft sector. But yeah, thank you all for watching, especially if you got this far, and stick around, because there's a lot more to come.